Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Decopbo, Wilson Decopbo, Washington, actually. And I'm going to start off really fast. I understand my own daughter and my sons are off for school, so I know, hey man, you probably don't want to hear this. So I go fast and I go hard, and we both can go about our business, right? Number one, I need every last one of you ladies and gentlemen to realize life is not going to get easier. You're going to have to get stronger. Life does not get easy. It is no magic pill. I don't care if you're the best person on earth. I don't care if you killed 79 grandchildren yesterday. I don't care what you do. Life will never, ever be easy. You have to figure out a way to get stronger, therefore having the impression that life is easier because you take it better. The problem denominator is that y'all young people think that there's some magical spell that you're going to do and your whole life's going to be well, your whole life's going to be better, your whole life's going to be well. And us adults have tricked y'all into believing your own lie. No one says, hey, that shit going to be hard every day, dude. Get up, brush yourself off, fuck it. And I ain't talking about the stuff we used to learn when we was younger. Don't cry, don't have emotions. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about battling something that y'all have no idea about. It's called life. Let's look at basic information, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at basic information. What does every active group do to the trainees in order to prepare them for their profession? I'll say that again. What does every known profession do to their recruits, meaning the people they bring in order to prepare them for their profession? The Army, the firemen, pilots, what they all do simulations. What is a simulation? They sit down in front of the screen, and what their profession asks them to do, they do. Soldiers, they kill shit. Let's just stop at that one. What do all our kids play? Fortnite. What do they do in Fortnite? They run around and kill each other. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You gotta buy the biggest guns. You gotta buy the biggest shirts. You can buy fucking outfits for these motherfuckers. So if our children are doing the exact same thing that military does, what do you expect our children to become? The same thing military becomes. They become killers. I'm just saying you can look it up yourself. You can find out yourself. Do whatever. Part of basic training is simulation. Pilots, part of basic training is them getting into a machine, acting like it's an airplane. Man. Firefighters, they run through obstacle courses with 10 days of fire. So I ask y'all a very simple question. Why are y'all shocked? Why are you shocked? See, this is for the adults because like the kids always get blamed. But I'm talking to y'all. Why are you running around shocked? Let's look at economics. All right. On this wall, I got a map. And if you show me on this map who has the most increase in crime rate, I will also show you a statistic next to it that say everybody with money moved out of the neighborhood. So you killing everybody and you taking all money away, which turns whatever neighborhood you went to an instant certified ghetto. I know. I stand before you a hardened criminal who got his life together, but I stay away from you little motherfuckers. I am more scared of a white boy with a long trench jacket than I am in any gang member that I know. When I see 3 young boys walk down the street, I don't say, hey, you know, let me make sure. No, I get totally prepared for any goofy, dumb shit that they're going to do. And I'm 6'9", I weigh 345, I'm solid as a rock, and I'm still telling you that what you do as people affect where you live, affect how you live, what value you got, the expectations of you going somewhere else, the probability of you going to college or going somewhere unless you play basketball or you fucking sing or rap or something. And once again, I am not the voodoo. I am not the witch doctor for teenagers. I just start conversations that other people don't have the balls to. There was no competition when I started. There's still barely none now. Why? No one gives a fuck. No one cares. Life is not going to get easy. You are going to have to find a way to get stronger. Therefore, giving the illusion that life has gotten better or easier because you deal with it better. You're not going to become adult and magically life is going to get better. You're not going to get money and magically life is going to get better. You're not going to move and life is magically going to get better. If you go to Africa, you will take you with you. If they give you $1 million, all it's going to do is make you a more asshole if you're an asshole. It's going to make you a more nice person if you're a nice person. It's going to make you more giving if you're giving. It is not going to make shit easy. This is why they call me for stuff like this. Because everybody else with a suit and tie, them niggas that got the degrees and bullshit and this, that, and that, and never experienced none of that, they talk to y'all in ways y'all don't understand. One of the most shocking things is when people walk up to me and they always say it, adults, it ain't kids. They say, you cuss a lot on you. I said, have you ever walked down the hallway of a high school? And you wonder why these motherfuckers ain't listening to you. Because you don't know their language. And their language is, I am killing anything. Just like I kill anything that I play. Just like me and my homies get on the headphones and we get squatted up and we got go out and kill everybody that's around. Eventually, that will become my mindset, and ultimately, that will become the thing that I use for my conclusion. Once again, I don't want to be here. I know y'all don't. It's your boy Decopbo, like always. Follow YouthNormality. Job 1. Everyone to be absolutely clear. I want everyone to have clearance, because it seems like the more that I do what I'm supposed to do, and the more that things work out the way they're supposed to work out, it just seems like the devil attacks me in all previous ways. So believe me, I do not want anyone to misunderstand me. You know, we live in a world where people have their own form of communication, and they expect everyone else in the whole world to understand that communication. So let me be very frank. I am not blaming video games. I'll say that again. I am not blaming video games. All I'm trying to do is for people to see the association with the age. That this is something that we can't run from, people. Parents, United States, we can't run from this. We don't care nothing about mental health. We don't care nothing about abuse. We don't care nothing about addiction. We don't care about none of this stuff. We don't care about our young children. And the fact is, they have discovered some other form of interaction. They discovered some other form of acceptance. Why is the gang population on the rise? Because if you give a child nothing, he will revert to the only thing that his surroundings have. It's a natural thing. If I don't have anything to eat, then I will eat pineapples until I find something. Because pineapples is what's around my environment. I'm not blaming video games. But what happens? When I shoot that person on that video game and I shoot him in the head, I get extra points. When I shoot him, the more bullets I use, I get extra points. And eventually, what happens is the brain starts to recognize that I can cause violence without repercussion, consequence. That little part of the brain that says, hey, I can't do that unless I'm going to get in trouble, gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker when I sit down and I constantly kill something and nothing happens. My life goes on and the mind starts to accept this as truth. You want to see somebody make the truth out of lie? Listen to it every day for a month and you will believe it yourself. The bottom line is that the reason why these things have no significance, they have no offering, they have nothing, is because when my mind tells me that I can create or do violent acts with no consequences, I go out and act those things out because there's nothing preventing me from stopping it. Half of these guys listen to rap songs, they listen to all this kind of stuff, and they really don't know like how it is to be 23-1. They don't know how it is to sit in front of that judge and you in pre-sentence and he say, okay, well, mister, we just want to let you know that if you get found guilty, you're going to serve your natural life in jail. And then after you die, we're going to bury you out the back because you still belong to us. These kids don't understand that. They never been in jail and got Christmas bags, Thanksgiving dinners, and to remind yourself or your sports team win a championship and you behind bars and you got to lock in before the game even over. And when a parade come on TV, you watching it, and then you got to go down for count, and they never experienced these things. They have nothing but video games and social media to go on. These are not things that I'm wishing upon them. It's just that sometimes you have to realize that a person can only do what they were allowed to do or taught to do. Short story, then it's over. When I was playing basketball, I was the #1 basketball player in Philadelphia. The article with me and Kobe Bryant, both of our dads played in the NBA. They had the article on there. From that day forth, I got a pass to do anything that I wanted. I was 16 years old, going in bars, strip clubs. Every drug dealer in the city wanted to hang around me, everything. The first thing that I noticed that it taught me, I can do anything. I'm Wilson Washington, and I can do anything. So you can't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. If you get away with stuff for a long period of time, you ain't thinking about no consequences. See, I speak the truth. Motherfuckers is lying. I'm not going to lie. I started doing all kinds of crazy shit. And before long, I found myself in the midst of the consequences. I found myself in the midst, in closing, because I have to close. Right? It's 15 minutes. Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy. It's like, nah. For the people who are home, who don't have the privilege of seeing this live stream, and for the people who are on stream, don't play with me. Y'all know how I play. I say the exact same thing because I want them to know that this is not something that Youth Normality has sponsored. This is something that has sponsored Youth Normality. So, once again, y'all know my rules. I don't want to never deliberately go against anyone's copyright issues or whatever. So, when I share stuff that I get paid for, I black it out. I ain't got to worry about violating. I ain't got to worry about, and that's one of the things that people have technology-wise loved about me, because they have no issues. They can do what they want to do with it, and I can do what I want to do with it. All I want to do is share, make my mom proud, make my sons proud, make my family proud. That's all I want to do. Because somewhere along the line, you're going to have to pat your own self on the back. Somewhere along the line, you're not going to get no motivation from your family. No one's going to say, hey, I'm proud of you for what you've done. The world will not get better. You have to get stronger. Thank y'all for coming out for Youth Normality. Why are you shocked? I pray that you got some information from it. If not, then I pray that God will lead you somewhere that you get information. I mean, Decopbo 1.